Hey, with Featherweight Doctor, Mom is coming back. She is doing some paperwork right now. Um, yeah. Let's get our feeds up. She messed everything up. Of course she did. I think tonight we have a special guest on. I forgot to do a post, so that's my bad. Um, oh, there I am. She's writing stuff down. Oops. No, stop it. Stop that. Hi, Odie. Hi, Jen. Hi, Sandy Martin. Everyone's probably confused looking at me right now. Probably expecting Darlene. Which is probably right, anyway. Mama!
I'm coming, babes. Hold on.
She's coming. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Grandma. We're at the retail space today. Hi, Melanie. We're finally over here, and we got into the retail space today, so we're starting to do stuff. There's gonna be some construction, so sorry for the noise in the background. Hi, Rhonda. Hi, Linda. Hi, Franny. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Fran. Oh, I'm not Darlene's best assistant. No. Hi, Linda Wood.
Okay.
How am I liking? She's coming.
Here I go.
Okay, bye.
Hi, guys. Hi, Lisa. Okay, let me see how to do this. I'm on my phone because my iPad literally, oh, that's the little button. My iPad got put to, no, I don't want to transition. Hold on, guys. Sorry. I want to add Lisa.
She already is on.
How do you see her? Can they see her?
Don't you know how to do this?
No, hold on, guys. Sorry. No,
And you touched it. Come on.
sorry, but how do I get her on? Okay.
Haven't you done this before?
No, it's not there though.
Maybe you can't do it mobile?
No. Sorry, guys. Oh, Lisa,
No, please don't touch it.
okay. Please stop touching. It's supposed to be in this thing right there.
I know, but it's not.
It's not there. Okay, well, we might just have to put Lisa on.
Oh, well, that's not
Okay,
helpful.
well, okay, well, I don't think we can be on at the same time. So, Lisa, say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
You look so pretty tonight.
Well, thank you very much.
Is this your sewing studio?
It is my sewing room, one of two, actually.
Okay.
My long arm is in the other room that you can barely walk around.
So it's hubby's birthday tonight, right?
It is. He came home and ate a birthday meal and has gone to bed. He's worked all day. So.
All right. Well, I thought we would, Fran, Lordy. Fran, I see your comment. See, Ray, she couldn't do it without you. All right. Well, I'm bummed we can't be on together. Sorry, we're going to have a little of that going on. So basically, I thought we could talk about your featherweights and how you met me, because I've kind of bragged about you a little bit, that people, oh, maybe there's a way to put this in director's mode, and then who's ever talking will, hold on, let me see something real quick. So shuffle, no, I don't want to shuffle. Actions, oh, no, I don't want to do that, sorry. Okay, I thought I could fix it, but I can't. So, okay, we're just going to do this. That's all there is. Okay, so I can't remember how soon you found me after Featherweight Doctor started, but it was pretty dang close to.
It was in the beginning.
It
I
was.
remember coming over to your house and helping you put kits together.
Yeah, I remember that too. Oh wait, what's this? Can I? It says combine. Oh, I figured it out. Look,
There you go. There
yay!
you
See,
go.
girls, Reagan didn't even figure that out. I figured it out. Ooh,
Much
that's
better to
so.
not have my face whole screen. I appreciate that.
I'll share the screen with you. It's fine. So, did you find me at Modern Quilting first, or was it Oasis?
I, I honestly don't remember it, but I think it was up at Modern
I
Quilting
think it was
because
at Modern
Andy
too.
was helping you teach the class.
At the time, yeah, because we
Mm-hmm.
used to work together, and then the jerk had the nerve to go get a full time job. I mean, what the heck?
Well, the nerve of some guys, right?
I was trying to talk him into going to Omaha with me next month because I've got like 40 students, um, and I could use an extra set of hands. And I tried to get him to say he would go with me for the weekend, and he was like, "No."
Well, I tried to figure out a way to be there when you open, but the logistics isn't. It just isn't working out.
That's okay. That's
It's
totally.
another 1,800 miles out of the way in the opposite
I'll
direction.
I'll forgive you this one time.
Okay. All right. I appreciate that.
So I have to tell everybody how you became near and dear to me. We were just starting off and we didn't really know what we were doing completely. Andy and I worked together at Featherweight Doctor for a whole 9 months before we decided that we needed to have like medical benefits and all that silly stuff. And so we we started with painting some machines and having a trunk show at Modern Quilting. That was our, kind of dipping the toe in the water.
And
Just
I didn't get to see that. I wasn't aware of that.
okay. So we were up at Modern for a trunk show or two. Darlene, the owner's name was Darlene, very nice to let me come up and set up some machines. And we had such a great, reaction from the trunk shows that led us to paint a few more machines and start teaching some maintenance classes. And then I think that's where you and I met. You were already a wealth of knowledge. You already knew quite a bit about the featherweights as it was when you
I
first.
faked it really well. I faked it.
And then I remember I taught some other classes on the other side of the valley, and then you had made an appearance or two in that a class or in that those classes, and I'm like, who is this Lisa lady? He's enthusiastic
Who's
about.
that troublemaker?
Yeah, you guys. She would sit in the back of the classroom and heckle me.
I didn't heckle you near as much as I heckled the other featherweight doctor.
Little funny story about that also. So when my husband and I were naming our business, we had gone through and kind of did like a due diligence. We made sure that we had our licensing and our trademarks and we were not stepping on anybody's toes. We wanted to be, our own thing, not a redo or a repeat of any other business. And so we had gone through and like done all of our due diligence. And then I kid you not, I was at a meet and greet with another teacher at the East Valley, classroom. And there was this other gal there. And she was kind of a older gal, very sweet, very sweet. And I knew that she also did some featherweight stuff. And so I was all excited to tell her about the launch of our website. And so in the middle of the meet and greet, I go over and I'm like, hey, oh, we're so excited. We got our website up. If you're looking for a place to buy your parts for your featherweights, we are going to be carrying bits, pieces, and parts. And she goes, well, what's the name? And I said, well, Featherweight Doctor. And she goes, but I'm the Featherweight Doctor. And I was like, wait, what? Like, I'm like, no, we did all of our stuff. We did our due diligence. We did our, not licensed, not trademarked, no web presence, no Facebook, nothing. And I was like, oh my gosh, I had no idea. She goes, well, we're not, she goes, that's what people call me. And I go, oh, oops. Then she proceeded to shoot me daggers across the room.
Well, and then I ended up, and I don't understand why I took her class or her maintenance thing. I think I wanted to see if she had anything different than you guys to tell me.
Yeah, it's always a good
And
idea.
and
All of
she
us have
did.
things.
And
Yeah.
she did. She told me to use Crud Cutter on my machine.
No crud cutter.
No, no,
Cutter.
no. And then she introduced herself as the featherweight doctor, and I raised my hand and I went, "Excuse me, but isn't Darlene Girton the featherweight doctor?"
Just,
So
I
that
mean,
kind of sealed my
she,
fate for the class.
yeah, she's a great lady, and I mean, I wish her all of the best. I don't mind sharing the title. There are many featherweight doctors out there,
I
so
just got tickled because I didn't mean it to be ugly. It was
yeah,
just like,
right.
but wait a minute. I thought they were the featherweight doctor over here. And so,
That's all right.
yeah,
It's all
the
right.
class got very, very quiet at that point.
Yeah. So anyway, Lisa has from time to time. So for those of you who don't know Lisa personally, she is one of the most generous and kind people I've ever met in my entire life.
You were
She,
very sweet. Thank
no,
you.
you are like, she's had taken in people's dogs. She's taken in people's grandmas to help them recuperate from surgery. I mean, Lisa is a great friend. And she's helped me on more than one occasion. Like I still fly into Phoenix, well, twice a year at this point to teach classes, and she's always like, "You need a second hand? You need some help? Like I'll come, I'll help." And I'm like, you're forever fan number one, forever
Well, I
fan."
appreciate that. I appreciate that. I ended up getting into featherweights because I saw one in a class one time, thought they were really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Was doing a shop hop, and during the shop hop, they had a featherweight club meeting in the back of one of the shops.
Okay.
And I got to see a whole array of featherweights and just kind of fell in love. Well, I was looking on, I think it was Offer Up,
Okay.
just killing some time one afternoon, and came across an ad for old Singer sewing machine. That's all it was. 20
Oh,
bucks.
and was it a featherweight?
And it was a picture of a featherweight. So
Ah!
I called the lady up, and I was like, "Well, is it a featherweight?" She goes, "Oh, I don't know. I've had it forever. Used to be my aunt's. I'm going into assisted living. I got to get rid of this thing. It's in the way." So I went over there that afternoon, ran really well. This is how I ended up in your first class. Is I
Okay.
brought that machine to the first class.
Okay.
And I told her, I was like, "This machine is worth more than $20." So I gave her $100 for it.
That was, see, I told you guys.
Well, it just, she didn't know what she had.
Yeah,
She could have sold it for much more than that. All it needed was some cleaning.
yeah,
It had been sitting in a box for forever.
I
When I
can't.
asked her if it ran, she goes, "I don't know. I've never taken it out of the box." She had never used it.
Wow, she was.
So,
No, what? That was machine number one. But how many do you have now?
well, I have 5 now, but I
Yes.
have had 6.
Oh, so the most recent one.
That first one, I traded to you in a deal to get my 222.
Oh, that's right. Oh,
Yeah.
it was the red letter S. It was like a 60. It was a 1960. That was a beautiful machine.
For the black one, or for the 222, it
Yeah.
was a 55.
No, I thought it was a red letter S. No.
No,
Oh, okay.
that's it on the dresser back there.
Oh, okay.
I can't make it look right in the picture. Sorry.
So I know you've bought a 222 and.
I have a 222 that's a 55. I have one. Then I got the urge to have one from my birth year, so I have a black 61.
61. That's the one I'm thinking of. Yes.
Yeah. Then I had some granddaughters, I had twin grandbabies. I was like, I have one for me, I have one for my granddaughter. Then my son had twins. So two more girls came along.
So now they need sewing machines.
So I'm thinking, okay, well, they're going to need sewing machines. So I got a white one, thinking
Nice.
that way they can tell them apart. And then I got the tan one from you. My
Your
white one, I wrote
is
it down.
beautiful. You were the
Yeah.
first, you got the first grab of those 3 that I got in last year. And
Yeah.
that machine
The
was
white is a 64 and the tan's a 61 too.
nice. Yeah.
And then I came across, a couple months ago on eBay, some guy
Oh,
had
that's right.
one that was just in awful shape.
It's a 36, right?
And yes, it's a 36, and the the plug on it was missing. He had rigged it with some washers and some clamps and stuff to test it, to plug the foot pedal in, and it was just, and he was asking like $500 for it, and I was just like, you know, I'm not
People are
sure if you
easy.
realize, I don't know if you realize what that is, but it needs, just from the pictures I can tell it needs this and this and this
Yeah.
and this. I made this whole list, and I was like, I'll give you $200 for it.
Yeah.
And he took it and
He
ran all
was
the way to the bank.
he wasn't getting 500 for it.
No, he would never. And I told him, with all due respect, the message I sent him is, there's no way you're ever going to get what you're asking,
Yeah.
you know.
I see
And
those. I see people with like crazy prices on machines, like selling for 300% or 3 times what I would sell it for. And I think to myself, I seriously want to message them, because what they do is they go out to eBay and they find ones that are like the rare years or they're highly collectible, and then they price based on that. But their machine is neither a rare year or, a particularly good machine. And then, yeah, I just think, oh my goodness.
it just was one of those that you look at and you go, this machine really needs somebody to love it, you
Oh,
know.
you brought it to class. It was filthy.
No, I've only got this one 2 months ago.
Oh, this was after I was there last. That's right.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. This one
Okay.
was nasty. It had thread jams everywhere. There was thread wrapped around behind everything.
Ugh.
Everything.
Well, it was in the right house to get in
I,
whipped shape.
I spent 2 hours pulling thread out of that machine.
Oh my gosh.
2 hours everywhere.
Angie Schilling is asking over on Facebook, when will I be in Phoenix again? I am coming, Phoenix. I'm coming back in September. Lisa, the trader, is going to be gone.
I've waited 2 years to get back to my retreat, and they're having it so far. They haven't canceled it.
No, you
So
should.
I
I'll
go a
forget this
week
one
before
time.
the retreat to see grandbabies.
Yes.
Then I go to the retreat, and it's not over until the last day of September. So.
Yeah. So I'll be in Phoenix. I think it's the 20th through the 24th is the Monday through Friday date. And I'm going to be teaching. There'll be a featherweight maintenance class. There'll be a 1-day quilt as you go event, and then a 2-day beginning machine quilting class in Phoenix. I'll be hosted by a quilters oasis, and there is still a couple of spots left in those classes. So go out and check it out, Angie, if you are interested in any of those classes. So let's see. I missed saying hi to everybody. Who's on tonight? So, well, since you are missing the opening weekend, well, we'll have to do something. I'll have to have you come up after you get back and get settled.
Absolutely. Hubby just got a bunch of airline reward points for the 50th anniversary.
Perfect.
So I get to use them because he doesn't like to fly.
Wait a second. Wait a second. He's an airline mechanic who doesn't like to fly.
No, he hates to fly. He's a big guy. So sitting in those seats, it's just very uncomfortable. He'd rather drive for 30 hours than to fly for 4.
Oh, no. We have Bonnie Brace is on Facebook. Hi, Bonnie. Thanks for joining us. She says, new to Featherweight. I have one, but have not used it. I think I'm afraid to. Lisa, what advice would you have for Bonnie?
Just go for it. there, you won't break it. Worst
That's
thing you'll do is you'll get a thread jam, then you pull out your tweezers and get it out. Just don't turn the wheel backwards.
right. That is definitely really good advice. So
That's
Bonnie,
the best advice I got when I was new. Don't turn it backwards to lift the needle. Always
yep,
forward.
only roll forward over the top.
Yeah.
We there's also some things you should know about her if she's been sitting an absorbently long amount of time, like decades. There are some oil and grease points you want to hit, Bonnie, before you get too far with your little machine. You don't want to hurt her. If you go out to Featherweight Doctor on YouTube, I did a series of 4 videos called Featherweight University, in which I talked about acquiring your first wet featherweight. Okay, now you have your first featherweight. How do you take care of your featherweight? I go over all of the oil and grease places, and including the every 8-hour oil holes. So go check out those videos on YouTube, and it'll help
And
you figure everything
and
out.
if you have an older one that needs like new belts and all of that, that maintenance kit is the best investment you'll make. So
Hold on.
somebody's getting out a little frustration for the move, huh?
We're trying to join 2 pieces of wood. Oh, Rose, that's so funny. Bonnie, you're getting lots of good advice from. So, yes, it is a thing, Bonnie, that people name their featherweights. So,
I have 2 that still need names. I
which,
still have not named my 222.
sorry, hang on one second. Good Lord. How you doing there, handsome? Okay. Thank you. Oh my gosh, Cindy Matthews says, Andy, we're talking.
A
I
little
asked
consideration here, right?
little consideration, my love.
Yeah, I have names for 3 of mine.
Okay, so we still
But
need
I
to
have
name the 222,
the 222 and the newest one.
the
They
30.
just haven't really shown me their personality yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, Bronny says, I think I'll name her Vicky after my mother. Mother had one. That's so sweet.
Very nice.
I
Very
love
nice.
what. Oh,
I have one that's named after the one from my birth year, 61, the black one,
uh-huh.
is named Sandy because the original owner, the receipt was in the box.
Love that.
And her name was Sandra Baja.
That's my favorite
So,
week when I find original
yeah.
information. Like
So she is
Polly,
Sandy.
like Polly likes to say, they're little time capsules. I love that.
Yeah. And my tan one is Mabel. My ex-husband's grandmother's name was Mabel, and it wasn't a Singer machine, but she had a tan machine that sat by her back door. And now this is a woman who'd had polio as a child, only had the use of one arm, and she still sewed everything she ever needed.
That's crazy.
And she had this tan machine by the back door, so that's how the tan one got her name. And then my white one just looked like something, I don't know, that needed a classic name, so I named her Mia.
Okay, I love that.
Yeah.
Very cool. I let my online crew here name my tan one. We had that fun show. Gosh, what was that in the fall last year?
Remember. I
Yeah, we
remember
called
it.
her Charlotte because I wanted like a formal name
Yep.
for her, but she also needed like a cute like side name. So we called her Charlotte, and I call her Charlie. And
Yep.
then yeah, a lot of my machines came
I
named
don't have an
came
online
to me.
crew that helps me with that though. See.
Well, you got us. We could do
Okay, well.
playing. That's what I
All
did.
right. We need suggestions for the 222 and the 36.
So Judy P
So,
says her grandma's name was Mabel. I like Mabel.
well, Mabel is the tan one.
Oh, Mabel. Oh, okay. Mabel. Oh, and then Mel just named her. She got a new top label, the one where the Misfit, the factory Misfit from
Yep.
30 found when she named it Ruth after her grandmother.
Ooh, I like that.
That's cool. Polly over in UK says, "Do you find that the older machines are more temperamental to thread gyms, as my 1950 is always doing it compared to Valentino or Blanche?" I actually find that the older ones are less temperamental than the newer ones.
They run, to me, the ones I've come across run smoother the older they are, and usually it's because they've been used
Right.
and loved.
Right. And more broken in. Exactly.
And living with a mechanic, I understand that there's sharp edges and in a machine, and as they wear in and break in, the more you use it, the smoother it becomes.
Naughty Franny, infamous Franny, thinks you should name it after her and call her Naughty Franny. No, I'm just kidding. I added the naughty part.
That's a good name. I may use it.
Naughty Franny. There you go.
No, not naughty Franny. See, I'm on my best behavior since I've got witnesses today.
Why is everybody on their best behavior with me? I am like never on my good on
Well,
my
no, but see, you have witnesses. See, too
Angelina
many witnesses.
or Angela Gordon out on YouTube says she likes the name Lily, and Sandy Martin says I like
Ooh,
Gracie.
yeah, I like Lily.
Lily's pretty.
Yeah,
So the older, yeah. Oh, Rose says, so the older we are, the better we run. I don't know if it extends to human beings because this morning after moving all the contents out of the box truck with some big muscly guys help yesterday, I felt every bit of my 45 years on this planet.
I can feel that way just getting out of bed in the morning.
Yeah.
So
Tomorrow's going to be a scene because today has been even more with the power lifting. Oh, Deb says Adeline is an older name. I met an Adeline
ooh,
in my last when I was in Omaha. She was delightful. Adeline. I think that's
and
beautiful.
my granddaughter's name is Addie.
Well, there you go.
One of them. There's an Addie and a Callie. So,
Very nice, very nice. Sandy Martin says I have a white 64 that is Genevieve after her original owner. My grandmother's machine is Eleanor Leilani. I love Leilani. That's pretty. And I
ooh,
need to name the third one.
yeah. See, I
That's
don't know. To me, they kind of show their
Yeah,
personalities.
I agree.
And I will be the first to say I don't sew on them near enough. But
That's
you
okay.
know,
You pull them out and play with them every once in a while. So that's really what's
I
important.
do, and I pulled them all out. Let me see if I can get out of the way here.
Oh, look at all your pretties. What's on top of the dresser?
That's my 222.
Oh, okay. I was going to say it looks like it's not a featherweight because it doesn't sit flush to the table.
Yeah, no, that's a 222.
What did you do with your dogs, by the way? They're always bothering you. What did you do with them?
I put them in their crates
Oh,
and shut the door. They're in the other room. Every now and again, they bark at me.
poor Rogie is like, neglected child. He's back at the trailer, probably having a fit because, it's almost dinner time and a lab does not miss a meal. So,
Well, with Mark going to rest and me being tied up here,
right.
you can't leave 5 unattended, loose in the
No,
house. You don't know what you're going to find, and it's usually
right.
not pleasant.
All right, friend. Well, I'll let you get back to your pups, but I'm really gonna miss you when I'm in Phoenix in September. That we
When you
can't.
get there, you come in on the 20th.
I think that's the Monday. I come in the Sunday. Is that? I think it's the 19th.
Well, we may have to meet for coffee. I leave Tuesday, I think.
Oh, okay.
I'll
Well,
have
put
to
me down.
look. I think I leave on the 21st.
Okay, so put me down for coffee. I don't
Yeah.
know what time I'm flying in yet on Sunday, but let's get together so we can
Okay. Well, let me
chat.
know if you need a ride.
Oh, well,
I'll be a chauffeur.
mom and dad are
Well, I
on.
can chauffeur and deliver you to the doorstep if you'd like.
Maybe that would be a good idea because you're right there and they have to come all the way in from Apache.
Yeah,
So
I'm like 10 minutes from the airport.
okay. Oh, Odie, she says. So Odie is another fan down in Oregon, and she tried to buy a school bell recently, and it was a big to do to go pick up this featherweight in Olympia, Washington, and she had a fiasco with the hotel. It was a whole thing. So she called her Patience. And I thought that was like the best name.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
She says, test me every time I decide to sew.
Yeah, I was playing with naming the 222 Sassy.
Oh, I like that. Like Sassy's. I like that.
Yeah.
Very
So
cool.
I don't know. I just haven't quite set on one for those two yet.
My family deserted me. I hope they didn't take my car.
Well, maybe they went to get food for you.
There you go. All right, my friends. Well, I will be back on Friday, probably right here, probably looking even more haggard than I am now on Friday for the Sip and Sew. So, Lisa, you are forever, forever, forever special to me, young lady. Thanks for
Well, I
being
appreciate it.
thanks for being such a good friend.
Well, right back at you.
It's my pleasure, I can assure you.
It was fun visiting.
All right, guys.